How's everybody doing today? Welcome back to Thorn Performance. We're going to take the little CF Moto 300 NK out for a ride. We're going to go down to Mohican tonight and talk about how decent of a bike this really is. My girlfriend bought it last year to learn how to ride. She doesn't ride a lot, obviously. Been a year and just about 700 miles. But all in all, this thing's kind of a lot of fun for what it is. I like little shit bikes though, to be honest. Pretty much any bike's kind of fun to me. It's a little 300 single lung thumper. Doesn't make shit for power. Brakes are kind of meh, but all of it put together, it's really balanced. It's got the right amount of brakes for the size of bike that it is. It's got a really good frame for the size of bike that it is. It works, man. It just, the mirrors actually function. They vibrate a little bit, but they're actually decent. They're fugly as can be, but all in all, this thing's a fucking little ripper. Fun thing around town. It's been great for her to learn on. Slipper clutch helps with mistakes. Volkswagen. Good old built cars. We're out of the break-in period, so she likes to let me ride it now. So I'm a little mean to things and don't really care much about break-in periods, so she was a little worried about it before, but now I get the free rein to play some and see what it can actually do. I was really worried about the reliability on these bikes, and she picked it up, but with the cost we kind of just said fuck it. Then decided not to worry about it. And then come to find out, we've only had to do one thing to it. Obviously we did the break-in service, but the headlight had some water intrusion issues after the winter. Brought it out of the garage, put the battery back in it, and there was a lot of condensation built up in the headlight. But CF Moto warrantied it for us and took care of it, and it was good to go. There's two dealerships relatively close to me that sell them. They're both about 35 minutes away, so it sounds like their dealer market's decent. The one mainly just sells their off-road vehicles, like the quads and side-by-sides, but they're the ones that warrantied the headlight for us, so that wasn't bad. The place that she bought it from sells these Royal Enfield, stuff like that, so it they could probably easily get it serviced there too. I just want to get out of town, go riding a little bit. It's been a slow start to the year for me for putting miles on. That's pretty. Is that the MT09 or MT10? Indie Soul, huh? Yeah, this is the edge of Mansfield. If you watch my channel and watch my Lowrider ST video, you'll see me starting down the same set of roads. Here in a little bit I'll probably check out, finish up that ride, and then when I get down to Mohican and we're playing around in the trees, there'll be less of me talking and more of just watching how the bike feels and works and everything. It's where I like to take bikes that I don't have a lot of miles on. It's a lot of low speed shit, gives you a good feel for the bike. The seat on this thing isn't comfy, but it's shaped good, so like there's not a lot of padding there. It's basically non-existent, which, I mean, it's a 300. They don't expect you to be riding the thing fucking 100 miles at a time. You're supposed to take it to go get your coffee and then be like, I'm done. Sue me. But I'd like to see some more aftermarket support come out for these bikes. I mean, I'm sure she's gonna upgrade. She's looking at a lot of adventure touring bikes for when she decides to upgrade, which will probably be next year or maybe the year after. We're having a baby soon, so buying another bike isn't exactly the priority at the moment. But she rides this thing to work every day. It used to be a little bit further, but now she works about a mile from the house, so it isn't a lot. Single long thumper's power gets kind of flat towards the top, but does alright, you know? There's nothing like ripping through all the gears on a slow ass bike, twisting the throttle back and letting her eat, you know? It's not often I can run these curves like this. Usually I'd run into traffic a lot sooner. I really like the dash on this thing. It's like bougie as shit. And it connects to her phone, and she gets alerts if it's accelerating too fast or leaning too much, or if anybody bumps it in the garage. Tells her where it's at. GPS ping on the damn thing. Fucking kind of cool stuff. I could see going into a lot more bikes. I've been kind of watching CF Moto's line over the past year since she's bought this bike, and man, they're expanding. If any of their bikes are as decent as this thing with the price range that they're at, they're gonna start causing troubles with people. I know everybody always talks about the factories and shit that the engines are built in, and lower standards, dirty oils and stuff like that, but tell you just, I wouldn't shy away from one if it was me. Like, if I saw one that I really liked and I liked the price point, I would say screw it, get it. If you're worried about the oil and stuff like that, change the oil a couple times. I'm a technician, so to me it ain't shit, but like, how much can the oil change really be at a dealership on one of these if you're not mechanically inclined? And if you start riding bikes, it's the easiest way to work on becoming mechanically inclined. They're a lot less shit. There's a lot more shit in them now than there used to be, but it's the same way with fucking everything. So especially like this naked model, there's no plastics really in the way of doing an oil change. Adjusting the chain and lubing it was really easy. Fucking I did adjust it when I did the 500-mile service. Thought it was really loose. So I tightened it up a little bit. Seems to be really good now. Clean and lube my chains all the time. See? Wide open at top fork, 62 miles an hour. Just smooth and nothing to be worried about. It's a great beginner bike, man. Just this bike just works, and it's fun, especially in town. I haven't played around with it on like twisties and shit much, so we're gonna do that today. I want to stop here, check in with y'all when I get to where I'm going, and let y'all see the ride. Let's see how fast she can go. Now mind you, I am fat. Especially for this bike. But oh yeah. A little bit of traffic, but a little 300. Read 90 on the dash. We all know that's more like 80. Maybe 75. Who actually knows? But I have to put a cell phone mount on it and run like a GPS app or something one of these days and see what it actually runs. But you know, on our way home. Alright, we're almost there. I'm almost out of battery. Damn GoPro batteries, but this is pretty much where I like to take them and play around a little bit. I always keep it light and easy. A lot of the roads down here are shit. Coming up on a right up here, I'll go down into the state park. And I just take it easy and enjoy the ride. We're going to talk a little bit more about the bike. Like I said before, the brakes are kind of shit. Like, it does plenty of stopping for what it is, really. The biggest thing is there's no real direct feel, which I can repair over time if she wants to keep riding this, and I feel she's pushing it harder. We can change master cylinders, braided lines, better brake pads. Like, we'll take care of it. Goldwing guy. Goldwing guys are awesome. Yeah, we're gonna take this right here. Just play around in here for a little while. Take it nice and easy. We'll run down here to the covered bridge that you can see there on that sign. And then maybe over to the gorge. See what they've done to this road lately. Always down here changing shit. See? It's kind of a shit road. but it's alright. And it's kind of fun to ride, which is all that really matters. Come out here and have a good time. I don't do a lot of like knee down crazy shit when I'm riding, especially on sketch ass roads like this. I believe that's how you crash. Like I said, it's an old lady's bike, so we ain't gonna be doing all that. I ain't trying to lay it down. Never hear the end of it. One, that I crashed. Two, that I wasn't wearing much gear that I crashed. And then three will be, you crashed my bike. Cones bark. But yeah, the brake feels kind of shit, but the transmission on this thing, I mean, it just clicks. Stoop. Up, down, doesn't matter, just clicks, good. There's no like falseness to it. I think I've only ever caught a false neutral on this bike once. Like, it's just good, man. This is the part where the road usually gets a little worse. A little more gravelly. It hasn't rained around here a lot lately, so it's not going to be as mossy as it usually is, which is kind of nice. Last year when I came down here on one of the bikes, I think it was the SV, I got over here and it was fucking, I was doing 15 the whole fucking time. Like, the road was just shit. This is a nice decreasing radius left. Oh, somebody crashed. That's unfortunate. I don't know if y'all can see that in the road or not, but somebody didn't get the decreasing radius part too good. But yeah, that's one thing I love about this bike. The fucking gearbox is just good. Probably gonna turn around here, head back. Thanks for checking in, guys. Like, subscribe, talk shit about CF Motos, talk good things about CF Motos. I'm gonna be honest with y'all though, it's a pretty good bike for a cheap shit bike and all, you know. Thanks for checking in. Okay, bye. Look at how gorgeous this is. It's one of the things about riding bikes. The fucking nature of it all. And then it gets ruined by people. But that's fine. Without people, we wouldn't have bikes, right? And fucking Hondas. Oh, yeah, just come down here, enjoy what Middle Ohio has to offer. Fucking beautiful.